Hi there, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. For those of you who do not know, I do a one card pull reading. It is general, whatever comes out, comes out. I do try to take a look at themes of love and spirituality as well as yourself. And at the end of the reading, I will pull you an affirmation card. All right, so your card is the 10 of Cups. You can treat this as a daily reading as you like, or you can watch them all in a row. They should resonate whenever you find them. It looks like there's a possibility that you have come out of some kind of conflict with someone, or that you will be coming out of conflict with someone. I want you to be a little bit careful because even though this is a super positive card, something that I am picking up on is that it looks like you could be experiencing some success around the time that whoever this person is seems to want to be in your space. This isn't so much a relationship that I'm picking up on romantically. Oh my goodness, the thunder is so loud. Okay, so definitely be careful. This is more of a family or friend that it seems like is seeing that you're getting something really great. And now they kind of want to be a part of your space. I also want you to be mindful because it's possible that whoever this person is has upset your flow in the past or said some unkind things about you to other people. So when this person reaches out, you can do what you want with it. But just be aware, right? Because it looks like with this 10 of Cups, you have a lot to celebrate at this time in your life. You've really stayed the course in trying to build something that was satisfying for you, but also protecting your peace. So I want you to be super mindful of allowing people into your space that may have ulterior motives or, just like to start crap because they're not happy. Okay. It looks like you're being celebrated for something or acknowledged in some way. You could be receiving some sort of message telling you that you've been nominated for something or that you've been chosen for something. For some of you, you're getting accepted into something that you've been trying to do. It looks really optimistic here, really positive. Just be mindful of that one person that I saw. And it could even be that if you're sharing your happiness in a public way, that attracts somebody into your life that you haven't spoken to in a while or that seems kind of flighty. And they're like, oh my God, I've been meaning to call you. Congratulations on winning the lottery, right? Um, like I said, just be careful. But it looks like there's something really cool that's going to be happening for you. You could be celebrating a milestone, an anniversary. And then that would be that person that's wanting to come to your really cool birthday party, right? You could even be attending some sort of wedding, and it looks like you would be getting a lot of attention. So you might actually be in the wedding, right? Like a maid of honor or a best man. It looks like you're really at the pinnacle of happiness, when you're watching this. And if you're not there yet, then you can take this as a future prediction of what's to come. With this being the 10, I would give it 10 days, maybe 7 to 10 days. In the next week, you should be having something happen to you that you feel like celebrating. As far as love, I'm not certain that this is in regards to a relationship just because 10 of Cups for me is a lot more of a family friend vibe. But it is possible that you're spending time with somebody that you could see a future with, right? You could see going the distance with that person. I feel like if that's the case, this would be after a period of probably not dating for a while and letting your guard down finally and being like, you know what, I'm in a good place regardless of how a relationship progresses. I think I'm going to put myself back out there. And then you find yourself really enjoying somebody's company. Now, as far as someone in your space that you're romantically interested in, it does look like there's someone who is viewing you as being the end all, right? Someone definitely feels like you are the person they could see a future with. I think that this person is coming through with the energy of feeling like they'd like to move something along very quickly with you. So if you're meeting someone new and maybe you're just getting back out there, I would advise you to perhaps be mindful that you're moving at a pace that's comfortable to you. If this is somebody from your past, because that could also be a thing, I would be careful again about moving quickly because there's a possibility that this person, they know that they've screwed up a lot, right? And so maybe they're trying to move things along and kind of gloss over so that you'll just accept them back into your space. So just be very mindful of that. As far as your spirituality, this card really signifies like ancestors who are watching over you. Perhaps you're getting signs from like deceased loved ones. For a small group of you, there is someone who passed on and you were not in communication with them, or you were having like a rough time or arguing. um, it seems as though that person could have told you something like, just leave me alone, or you don't need to be in my space. For a small group of you, this is like a child or a sibling. This is a message saying that that person is with you and that they're watching over you at this time. So you could be on the lookout for like signs or synchronicities that might remind you of that person, whether it's like a smell or, you just have a memory or a song plays on the radio. It's their way of trying to tell you, like, hey, things may not have been the way I wanted them to be at the time that I passed, but I want you to understand that I knew that you loved me and I want you to know that I loved you too, okay? All right, let me get you an affirmation for your one card pull. For those of you who are not familiar with this deck, it gives you something to meditate or journal on. And then on the other side of the card, there's an affirmation. So I really love these because I'm not always the best at thinking of affirmations. All right. For your question, you got, what are some of the greatest things in my life right now? And your affirmation is, I am worthy of a life worth living. Very nice with that 10 of Cups, right? Because it should help you to kind of focus on what your supreme happiness would be so that you can keep moving towards it. But it looks like you're going to start seeing evidence of abundance or manifestations coming into fruition. And, cups oftentimes signify months. So it's very possible that within the next week, you could find out something that makes you so happy that it like brings joy to you and your family for the next 10 months, okay? All right, this has been your one card pull, and I will speak to all of you again soon. But in the meantime, you take very good care of yourself. Bye.